In today's video, I climbed the easiest cross-country peak I've ever tackled in California's Sierra Nevada. This is Gaylor Peak in Yosemite National Park.
Hi, my name is Peng. I'm a photographer and I am a travel addict. And in today's video, we're going to do a short but steep climb to Gaylor Peak in Yosemite National Park.
The trail begins at Gaylor Lake's trailhead, which sits right next to the Yosemite Tioga entrance gate. The parking lot is very small, but not to worry, there is another parking a little further down the road. You can also park on the side of the road just outside the entrance gate. The trail starts off deceptively flat, but very quickly it begins a steep and rocky climb. We did this hike on June 23rd, 2024, so everything was lush and green.
Gaylor Lakes are just on the other side of this ridge, so we had to climb over and go down. But at least when you go higher, you're afforded this beautiful view. Dana is still blocked behind trees, but I'm sure the higher we go, the more we'll see. I've done this trail several years ago to Gaylor Lakes, but I've only done it once, so I totally forgot how pretty this part is. It's very nice. Looks like we're almost on the top of the ridge. That is Gaylor, well, that's actually Falls Peak, Gaylor Peak. Right, that's where we're headed. This thing is not always accurate, but according to my Garmin, we climbed 521 feet. So far we're at 10,516 feet. We did it in 0.55 miles. So it's pretty steep. However, the trail is really well maintained, and the steepest part actually have stairs. I think it's worth a climb up here, even if you don't go all the way to Gaylor Lakes. Still a lot of snow there. That's Dana right there. Beautiful hike up, amazing hike. It's cross country, I've done it. Because that was before I started doing YouTube, so I can't remember if I have videos of it. But I definitely did 360, so if you go on Google Street View, you should be able to see my 360 photos up there. Oh, wow.
At 0.58 miles, we reach the saddle. The main trail to Gaylor Lakes continues straight from here, but we're going to turn right and begin our cross-country hike to Gaylor Peak.
You see there's a really faint trail here. That's what we're following right now.
Even though this is a cross-country trail, it's fairly well traveled. As long as you follow the faint trail and aim towards the peak, which is clearly looming in front of you the whole time, you won't get lost here.
First patch of snow here. Oh, it's very windy. I'm glad these trees are here. I know it's probably hard to tell on camera, but if you're here with your real eyes, you can still see there's a kind of a faint trail going up. So that's what we're following right now. Want to put on a jacket? I think I will too. So when you're down there, you're gonna see this ridge, this top, This is just the false peak. We gotta keep going. Oh, this peak is kind of underwhelming. Oh, but the view is not, oh my god. Ho, ho, ho. So that's the false peak there. But right now, let's head for the real peak.
If you want a good demonstration of how effective trees are at blocking the wind, pay attention to this next bit of audio as I walk past these trees and onto the exposed ridge. Down below, you can see Middle Gaylor Lake and the trail that goes to Upper Gaylor Lake. The peak is basically the highest point on this ridge, so pretty much where we were standing. I didn't see any plaques or markers though, but it was a great spot for some epic photos. Fun fact, this ridge is literally the national park boundary line. So to our left is Yosemite National Park, and to our right is Inyo National Forest. Since this peak is so exposed, we decided to walk to the end of this ridge to find a more sheltered spot for a break. It'll also give us a better view of the mountains ahead, and we can take some photos there.
Well, now that we're at the top, let's do our trail talk. So far, we walked 1.25 miles and we climbed 1,091 feet. So, except for the high elevation where you have altitude issues, it might be really hard. We are pretty acclimatized right now, and this hike couldn't be easier. The top, there were some rocky sections, so you have to be careful. But overall, this is a really easy trail, and in terms of reward, I mean, come on, just look behind me. So if you want to do a cross country, just try it out, like a beginner trail. This will be a great one to try out. And it took us a little over 45 minutes to climb up here, and we stopped a lot. I stopped everywhere to take pictures and take videos. So I think if you're a fast climber, if you're in good shape, you can come up here even faster. So definitely a great trail. I love this trail. I love Gaylor Peak.
Now let me show you the panoramic view around. Start from the view east of us. You can see Mount Dana, including the trail that goes to the top, which looks really steep and gnarly from here, but trust me, it's not that bad in person. Moving left, below Dana, there is a canyon. You can actually cross country into this canyon to see Dana Glacier, one of the few glaciers still left in Sierra Nevada. Zooming out, right below us is Tioga Lake and Tioga Road, and almost directly north of us is Tioga Peak. Now, when I filmed this, I thought to myself, I wish I could climb Tioga Peak one of these days. And a month later, that's exactly what I did. And we had a close call with a thunderstorm. I'll post a video for that next week, so subscribe if you don't want to miss it. To the left of that, you can see Saddleback Lake, as well as the mountains around it, like Excelsior Mountain. Continuing left, you see Upper Gaylor Lake below us. And next to that, those are Granite Lakes. And above those lakes are False White Mountain and White Mountain. Unfortunately, Mount Conness is blocked, so you can't see it from here. Further off in the distance, you can see Tuolumne Peak and Mount Hoffmann. Moving on now, pretty much southwest of us, there's Lower Gaylor Lake. Above that, you can see Cathedral Peak and Tuolumne Meadow, as well as Lemper Dome, which doesn't even look like a dome from this angle. Further left and south of us, there's Lyle Canyon. And finally, southeast of us, you can see Kuna Peak, Coy Peak, Parker Peak, Mount Gibbs, and back to Mount Dana. So yeah, you can see quite a bit from this one peak.
Whoa, look at the flower. Wow, it's pretty.
We took some more photos, finished our break, and began heading down.
From here, we're just gonna retrace our step down, and I can already see the Gaylor Lake Trail. We're gonna intersect with it and follow the Gaylor Lake Trail all the way back to the trailhead. So this is where I'll say goodbye to you. Thank you so much for watching. I love this peak. This peak is so easy and the reward is so great. I definitely recommend you doing it. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. If you want to see more videos like this, consider subscribing, and I will see you next time. Yay! Back to the parking. That was so fast. Oh, this trail is so short, so easy.